shadows fade, I think about your warm embrace. One with time where I stand still, calling to your light. Feel your power pull me in, wrap your rays around my skin. Feel your hands take hold of mine, faithful to design. 10 stars away, I'm coming there for you. 10 stars away, for a love that's true. Through space and time, I'll travel through the great divide. You're not too far, 10 stars away. Remember when we used to fly, when we were young, when we were high on those imaginary wings? Yeah. So tell me, when did we decide that we should run, that we should hide from imaginary things? Oh, 10 stars away, I'm coming there for you. 10 stars away, for a love that's true. Through space and time, I'll travel through the great divide. I'm on my way. Oh, leave my sins in all the troubled years I live behind. Heal my sorrow with your kiss. Show me innocence in everything I have inside to live. Help me forget. Help me forgive. Show me all there is in the emptiness we feel. I touch the wind and feel the chill, and all my worries pass me by. I feel the darkness melt away in the velvet glow we make, and knowing love that never dies is keeping me alive. 10 stars away, I'll find my way to you. 10 stars away, where our love is true. Through space and time, I'll travel through the great divide. I'm on my way to stand beside your love and laugh in tales of rain. Oh, it's true, 10 stars away, I'm always here for you. You're in my heart, 10 stars away. When sunlight hides and shadows fade, I think about your warm embrace. One with time where I stand still, calling to your light. Feel your power pull me in, wrap your rays around my skin. Feel your hands take hold of mine. that we should run, that we should hide from imaginary things. Oh, 10 stars away, I'm coming there for you. 10 stars away for a love that's true. Through space and time,
is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through.
Well, it's Steven, but yeah, Tom, I'm here. I'm one of the two Stevens, so hard to keep up with. Yep, happy to be here. I think Mr. Wild Thing couldn't make it, but hopefully he can get his computer fixed up for next week. So. Well, it was a fun race. There was a lot of close racing, door to door, everything else. So it was eventful. There was quite a few good hard battles and quite a lot of passing, as you know. Sounds like a plan. And congratulations on your poll, by the way. I was pleasantly surprised with this track. It was much more fun than I remembered last time I drove here, but with these trucks, I mean, it made it quite a show. I had to turn my force feedback down for this one. I'd have been wore out if I hadn't. Yeah. I guess since we're both rookies and we're only in our second race, I suppose. Yeah, you got a good start there. Yeah, everybody was fast here. Everybody drove well. It could be. It would help you catch up with a truck if you could get a good draft and you had the tires left to do it. Banking on this track, especially on fresh tires, it allowed you to run anywhere you wanted for the most part. Good little battle going on here. Yeah, they both did very well last night. Well, he certainly had a handle on things. Well, to be honest, I was content to follow you. You were quick there, so I was just like, I can sit back here. I got no problem with it. Yeah, they were racing each other back in the back, and you and I were kind of lined up a little bit there at the start, so that helped. I know every time I looked in my rear view, it seemed like it was too wide, or I'm sure it was 3 wide at some points.
You know, I've been doing all this talking and everything, but my microphone has been muted. Here you go, going underneath.
Yeah, all I wanted was the points for the lap. I was waiting for the crossover here.
You got it. Yeah, at this point in my race, I was content to follow. I had already started burning up my tire, my right front tire.
Yeah, the tires fell off pretty quick, it seemed.
Looks like everybody's racing, and there's some actual racing going on back there. Too wide.
Yeah, it looks like who we got there? It's like Aaron
Yep. Aaron and
Levi.
Levi Canop. Yep.
Levi's pretty quick, young man.
He is quick. He is quick. He tends to get frustrated on the longer runs. He also races in real life, the Legends and dirt. I mean on asphalt, and he's used to these sprint races. So when he comes out here to race with us, he seems to get a little frustrated with the long runs. You know how the car changes on those long runs.
Oh yeah. Well, they seem to do very well. I mean, everybody was fast though. It
Yep.
was pretty good, especially some of the racing that went on. Well, there's the two real drivers together there, it looks like. Mr. Brody and Levi.
Yeah. They like to race together, that's for sure. 'Cause a lot of times, whenever they're here together, they like to team up against the old guys.
Oh,
Yeah, they think that's a challenge. Show these old guys how to really run. There's nothing wrong with that. There's Aaron. What
Aaron's a
an
real
awesome-
good racer.
Oh yeah, that's what I was about to say. I was like, what an awesome competitor, and wow.
Just a great all-around guy. I currently
Yeah.
race with him in 3 leagues.
Yeah, that you were talking about that Rubbins Racing series out there. You guys run on Tuesdays on that one?
Yeah, we run that Tuesday nights. Practice starts at 7:30. We run Gen 4 cars, and we're following a lot of the NASCAR circuits.
That would be awesome. So if there's anybody out there in YouTube land right now that's thinking about joining the series, Rubbins Racing's another one that's out there. You just look it up on iRacing.
Yeah, we're getting ready to start a new season, so anybody wants to jump in for a new season, we run about 10, 12 races in a season. Have a good time. A lot of good competitors, good attitudes.
Nice. It's all about having fun.
Nothing too serious. We just want to have fun. That's right.
We all like to pretend like we're real race car drivers. Those of us who aren't real race car drivers. Yeah. But when it comes down to it, we're not really.
Well, I'll never go to I've called this a game before. I'll never do that again. I've been scolded quite a bit by several people for
That's right.
calling it a game, but
You'll start getting some hate mail.
it is enjoyable. I've enjoyed it. Been on iRacing for about 2.5 years or so, I guess.
Yeah, I think I'm coming up on 8 months. Well, according to the leaderboard, it's still Steven Gibson in first. Action, that's me in second. And Brody closing in third. If he hasn't already passed me. Because looks like I'm starting to fall back now.
Yeah, he got up to you pretty quick once he and Levi
Yep, Levi's right
joined
behind
up
me.
together.
He took the number 2 spot. We'll let Levi go under me here. I'm waiting for that pit stop now.
Well, I think everybody was hoping for a caution about now. 20 laps and these tires fall off big time.
Yeah, definitely feeling it. Well,
These fixed setups, you can run the track all out without lifting.
Yep.
But
after
several laps,
yeah.
Well, I'm paying the price with my tires right now, I know.
That SpaceX truck has launched.
I was expecting to have a blown tire by now. I mean, I was really killing it going in the corners. And all the way out, I had that thing digging in deep.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. No doubt. And I was thinking the same thing, and that's one of the things I decided it was time to start lifting, because I was afraid I was going to end up blowing it out. Once I got the message from my crew chief that the right front was worn down, all of a sudden I start getting scared. There's Levi trying to take that inside. We ran too wide for a while there.
Yeah, the outside lane with two cars seemed to be able to keep up. But I catered to the bottom for some reason. I know a lot of people run the middle or the top. I like to try to keep it as low as I could in the corners.
Right. Oh, here comes the pack. I think we just bumped some doors, didn't we?
Yeah, you've got the whole pack coming up on you now.
Yep.
Yeah, the run off the corner on that high line, I mean, it was hard to compete when you're down on the bottom, especially once the tires started wearing. Then it was, I actually had to start lifting coming out of the corners quite a bit.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, especially towards the end of any of these runs.
Yeah, you're looking at a 4-second advantage over second place. That's hard to believe. Yeah, maybe 2 seconds probably. Better information.
Yeah, my truck was hollering at me though. I'd expected an early caution that never came.
Yeah, it seems like I'm starting to hold people up.
Yeah, you're in the midst of a three-way battle there now, it looks like.
Yep. I probably got the warning from my pit crew about my tire about now. I tell you what, that's one thing I've never been good at, is saving tires. I'll figure it out one day, but right now I am not good at it.
There are some people who do a great job with. I know Aaron, I've talked about him since I've raced him in the past. He's done some pretty good long runs. And, of course, Jared Reed, who was in here last week, I mean, he's got it figured out. But I'm like you. I can't save tires or fuel.
I'll tell you another that 67 truck right there of Stephen Pritchard. that guy can save some tires. My gosh. He'll just sort of hang out there and wait until you've burned your equipment up, and then all of a sudden he's doing laps around you.
He was running well last night.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I suppose I owe everybody an apology for coming down here to the track and having my mic turned off all that time. They were just listening to Steven talk to the wall as if he's getting responses.
They must think I'm crazy.
Right.
Hope I didn't answer myself.
That's what happens on this live YouTube stuff.
Well, I'm sure they're missing Wild Thing by now.
Oh, sure. Hopefully
Nobody turned in the...
Yeah, hopefully he's getting his computer all squared away. He's a little worried about it. We'll get him right back here real soon, that's for sure.
Nice little battle right here. Come on, y'all,
94.
Y'all can go 3 wide. Y'all can do it.
We did it sometime. couple corners we were 3 wide.
I heard it a couple times last night. I've got to work on my stuff. I had a hard time hearing my spotter last night. I got to turn my engines sound down a little bit.
Right now it seems to be focused. The cameraman seems to be focused in on me. I am dropping back.
Here comes Scott.
There goes Scott on the inside.
Admit it though, you're conserving tires at this point.
At this point, I want to make sure I make it to the pit window. I don't want to blow a tire. Look how smooth Scotty is going through there.
That's pretty good. I run with him in another league as well. He's pretty good. A lot of car control and a lot of speed.
Yep. Definitely impressive. Everybody here is competitive as hell. Gosh.
Yeah, y'all don't have a bad driver in the lot. Y'all are doing well.
Yeah, and right now we still have quite a few racers who can't make it to the races right now because of work or other things. But as soon as we get everybody out here, oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, as fun and as intense as these races are, and as close as we are all the time, oh man, it will just intensify.
Like Scott's running up on Robert a little bit here.
Oop, Robert makes a dive to the inside there. Take me on the outside. Seems like that would be the signal right there.
Yeah, the trucks were pretty stable in this setup. If anything, they were tight. They certainly weren't very loose. Like you mentioned on the first lap, you might have to watch it a little bit. But once you got through the first lap, I mean, it was hard to get the back end to come out.
I agree. Yep. If you'll take a look at the leaderboard, you see Steven, our special guest star today. He's still out there in the front. Rhodey in second. Levi Kemp in third. Stephen Pritchard in 4th. Aaron Sayre is in 5th. Scott Erickson in 6th. And 7th is Robert Goddard. And then Kevin Mays in 8th and just taking 7th. And
pit stops have started. Robert has pitted.
Robert went into the pits.
And as you can see, I got some trouble of my own up front here.
Uh-oh. He is taking them tires.
He's going to be grateful to get them, too.
Yeah, he'll be a rock star when he comes out.
Yeah, at this point in the race, I had to lift major out of the corners. I done tore the tires up, and I was concerned about fuel.
Now, there's been some discussion on the Discord forums about fast repairs. What do you think about fast repairs, Steven?
I'm all about what the majority wants myself. I can take them or leave them. My preference is not to have them, but I think it's more exciting races without them. Everybody's a little bit more careful, a little bit more conscientious. But
yeah, I have to agree with you there. That's been my view. It stinks to wreck your truck on the first lap and to have to struggle to try to keep up for the rest of the race. I understand that argument completely.
But being in here to have fun, I can understand the alternate as well, I mean,
yep.
Yeah, Brody was very patient. He caught me quick, and he could have passed me a dozen times at that point. But
yes. Yeah.
There's Scott and Aaron. Those two run together quite a bit.
Yeah, they're ready to take that pit stop as well. You can tell they're just tiptoeing through the corners here. I think I'm going into the pits. I'm out here all by myself. There we go.
Well, I figured I needed 47 laps to make the halfway point, and
this is 44, and I have had enough.
this point in the race, I know my spotter was starting to talk to me about fuel and tires. They were doing the countdown of the number of laps I had left in fuel.
Oh yeah. When I went in, I think he said 5 laps of fuel left. So I was like, I'm not even going to chance it. I'm going in here. I need the tires anyway. If I got to make another stop, I got to make another stop. Because I was really anticipating it to go green the whole way because of the great start that we had.
I was as well. Everybody was running good races. Brody is taking the lead on this lap, and he pulled away from me pretty quick once he got around.
Yeah, I think I heard you call him out. It's all yours if you want it. You're like,
I was
no.
waiting. I was actually waiting for him to pass me so I could maybe draft behind him and maybe eke out a little bit of fuel. My spotter kept telling me I was coming up shy, making halfway. And like you said, I was expecting a full race under green.
There's Kevin Mays. What another patient driver right there. Oh, here come pit stops for you, all three of you. It's Levi and Stephen Pritchard and Stephen Gibson.
And I was out of gas coming in, so
Oh, that made it tough. Oh my gosh, look at you, struggling.
had to call the tow truck.
Oh, just a couple boxes shy. Oh
I
my
got
gosh. Aaron takes the lead here. Everybody made their pit stops except for Steven. Steven's being towed right now.
yeah,
That's not a
54
frog.
seconds it took them to get me halfway down pit lane.
That's not a frog, that's a toad. There he goes.
Yeah. It is back on, and Brody has, well, once he gets around, he'll have the lead.
Looks like Aaron went into the pits. Look at Robert make that power move underneath Brody.
Yeah, they were both able to move that truck around. Yeah, this is a group of guys I enjoy running with. I've enjoyed my first two races.
I agree. I really enjoy it. I really enjoy these guys, for sure. Uh-oh. Looks like Brody got a little loose there, didn't he? Got a little wiggly.
He's got some pressure on him.
Oh, that's Levi. Right in front of Stephen Pritchard. Or, no. Oh, okay. Now it's jumping between that battle and the battle behind him. Let's take a look at that one. Behind him. Wait a minute. What happened to Levi? I'm gonna back this up. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What the heck? I'm gonna back this up. I want to see what's going on here.
I don't see any damage on the truck.
Steven's going underneath him. Oh, he got loose. It just broke loose on him.
Oh.
Just broke loose on him as he was getting past.
He just barely got the wall. That shouldn't hurt him much.
Huh. But then he does this. What is that all about?
I don't know.
Something's going wrong there. Some mechanical, maybe? Something wrong with the wheel? And then he puts it back up on the track? Why did he do that?
I came by about this point. I thought I was going to get hit. You see me just sneak by there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, here comes the pace car. That's our first caution right there.
Well, I hated to see it come out, but I did need it. So,
yeah, that's kind of a. You gotta have to take a look at that one. That one was. That's a weird caution to come out right there. I mean, if he could have kept it down off the track, the caution probably wouldn't have come out.
Yeah, when I come out of 4, I saw him low on the track.
What? Oh no! This is where Robert.
Yeah, yeah, he
Bam!
apologized.
Yeah,
He felt bad about that.
he felt terrible about that. There, under the caution, he just was messing with some stuff, and he didn't see the pace truck, and everybody had slowed down. Oh my gosh, he felt bad. He actually paid the incidents for that. All of Brody's incidents for that night, he paid for them.
Hmm.
He just felt that bad about it. Well,
Got a Stephen up front again. Stephen Pritchard.
Yep.
There I go by for the lucky dog.
The lucky dog is yours.
It almost wasn't. I thought I was going to get taken out past the start-finish line when Levi started coming up the track. And what did that do to Levi? Like it's got him in 6th place there.
Yeah, it looks like you passed the pace car, so that's a black flag right there. You should be running with a black flag right now. Uh-oh. Everybody wants to go in for more tires. Fuel.
Tires were key, even, the few laps we had on them.
Yes, sir. I agree. 40 to go. Our race at Las Vegas. 94 total laps. Get some feel goods out there. Look who's out front. Oh, Scott Erickson. It's always awesome to see him out on the track.
And Kevin's up there in 2nd also.
Yep. Two of the finest drivers that you can ever meet right there. I tell you what, I sure do want to thank everybody for tuning in and watching. Really enjoy doing this and highlighting all these stellar drivers, these incredible people to meet. They always put on a great show, and this makes it all worthwhile.
Like we're lining up.
Here it is, too wide. Let's go back to racing. Looks like I end up in 4th. There you are on my inside in 3rd. We're behind Kevin Mays and Scott. Mud Dog Mays. Kevin Mud Dog Mays.
Got Aaron outside of me there. Aaron and I had a little fun last night.
Uh-oh. What's going on
I got the lucky dog.
Oh,
It's put me in the back.
Brody had a little modifications to his truck this time.
Like a good start for everybody. Scott got a good jump out there, but Steven's coming up quick.
I tell you what, like I said, that's Steven. He hasn't been doing this very long at all. This is...
There goes Kevin. He must have turned it up.
Looks like they're trying to go 3 wide behind us.
I was content to sit. That was the first time I'd been back there, so.
Yeah, and sometimes it's a little unnerving because there's a lot of racing going on in front of you, and you're like, okay, I know this is going to include me. Oh, we got to see this. Watch this, because I lost it. I could have taken out the whole field right here.
I remember that.
Here it is right here. I'm going to back it up right here. I lost it coming out of the turn. Oh my gosh, I was like, oh, David, please don't kill anybody. Please don't kill anybody.
Did a good job saving it.
Oh my gosh, thank you. Yeah. Oh my gosh. And everybody missed me, went around me, and I was able to gather it up and come back and try to fight another day.
There were quite a few good saves last night. I know we had plenty of practice during practice saving it.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, Kevin shot up there like a rocket ship.
Who was that just got up into the wall? Was that Levi? Whoa.
Yeah, Aaron lost it a little bit right there. He collected it pretty well.
Yep.
He was 2 laps down, it shows.
With 34 to go, it looks like the racing has just begun, huh?
Starting to turn it up a little bit. The side-by-side. To start of that run, the bottom line didn't want to move very much. But once the tires settled, it seemed to come back. I don't know about the rest of these guys. I was white-knuckling it.
I'm right there with you, brother. Let me tell you. You guys are all packed together like that. I'm still trying to catch up to you after that food bar. That little flub there.
Yeah, at this point, I think Levi and myself had made it up to the front. We had a good little battle going on there. It was quite a bit of fun. Aaron's still a lap down, so.
Oh, yeah, so you're getting a little air off of Aaron.
I thought I was done that time. I went to go down there, and he came down there with me.
Yeah, after that last caution, you got your lap back from running out of fuel on pit lane. So you're back in the race right there.
I think Aaron was trying to figure out where to go.
says that
Yeah,
Robert
I
is
wasn't
Robert
expecting
is
that move.
also a lap down.
Now, there was an incident I felt terrible about.
Oh. Boom.
Yeah, I felt bad. I can easily own that one. I come down a little bit. I didn't think we had touched, but even looking back at the replays, but if I hadn't have been there, it wouldn't have happened. So
Just a racing incident, you know. You guys were racing together pretty close.
we had once we got up to the front, we probably had about 4 or 5 good laps, side by side, swapping back and forth.
Yeah. And you also had Aaron up there in the mix, so there was a lot of stuff going on there.
Yeah, as soon as the race was over, I dropped that apology pretty quick to him. Because I know he wasn't alone in that one. Several other people, unfortunately, got involved.
Yeah. Well, if you're not, if you don't get involved in any kind of accident like that, at least one time in your career, you're just not racing. And with this caution, Scott finds himself in the lead again. Rody right behind him, and Kevin Mays in third. But that looks like Aaron's a lap down. We're coming out of the pits. Kevin's still getting service. He must have been involved. Steven as well. I think I remember Steven broadsiding Levi in this accident.
Yes, he unfortunate victim in this one.
Mm-hmm. I was right behind him. I was like, how did I escape the carnage there?
I believe it was Kevin. Somebody nudged me a little bit when I went down the track.
Gotcha.
I believe it was Kevin. But yeah, I felt terrible after that one.
Yeah, anytime I'm involved in anything, I don't care whose fault it is. I feel terrible about it, you know. Because there's always 2 people involved in the accident at least, you know. And you try to figure out what you could have done differently, you know.
Yeah, the only one I enjoy wrecking with is Aaron. You know, we never miss an opportunity to find each other. I had about a minute and a half of optional damage off that. I got out pretty easy. I didn't know how bad it was. But I think some of the other guys ended up quite a bit more damage. I know Levi and Stephen Pritchard.
Yeah. He's probably still in the pits. Nope, he's out. That's probably where all the emotions came from that I was getting in my inbox today. That little incident right there.
Well, it looks like Scott, Brody, and yourself up front now.
Yep. First, second, and third. I'll tell you, I am completely surprised by this whole race. It was a lot of pack racing. We're all together all the time, and we managed to make it to the end. Scott spent a lot of time out front during this race.
Yeah, at this point, I think about everybody's been up front.
Levi's falling back, so he's laps down.
It still shows him on the lead lap there in 6th.
Maybe
Maybe he needs to update. Everybody's bunched up again. Makes it more fun.
Yep. Whew. Levi thought better of making it 3 wide right there, I think. Did you see that little juke? I was like, oh.
You can do it. I mean, the track's wide enough.
For sure.
And there's plenty of room all the way around the track, but I tried to avoid it. Here comes Aaron again. I think he's still a lap down. He got a lap back the previous time. Yeah, somebody blinked. They showed up in my car for a split second.
It was Brody. I was right there behind him. I was like, oh my gosh, where's he going to land? I let up off the accelerator because I was like, I don't want to be there whenever he comes back down. And he came down in a different place on the track than I had anticipated.
Well, for a split second, he was in the truck with me. It was the weirdest thing. Scared me a little bit.
That's that internet racing.
At least it's better. I can remember when that NASCAR heat first come out.
Oh, right.
The way it handled the lag was making the cars grasshoppers.
Yeah. I guess it was NASCAR Racing 3 that actually handled it the best. Or maybe the internet was starting to get better back then.
NASCAR Racing 3, I think, is the first one that had full support for online racing, if I remember correct. Did 99 have it?
No, it was, you had to race TCIP,
Right.
virtual LAN. You had to have some kind of software where you could race it over a virtual LAN network.
I can remember me and a buddy racing, I guess it was NASCAR Racing 2 over telephone.
Yeah.
Dialing up.
Yeah. Yeah, well, NASCAR Racing 1, whenever that first came out, they started updating everything, and you had to download this Hawaii patch.
I remember Hawaii.
Yeah, and so you would download the Hawaii patch, and then you'd call this place in Massachusetts and connect over, the analog modems for and then you would race with each other on NASCAR Racing 1. But then NASCAR Racing 2, when that came out, they ended up opening up the servers 10, the Total Entertainment Network. You remember 10?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We would race Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Martin Truex when they were kids. They would be on there.
Kevin made a pretty good run there. He and Brody had a good battle.
Yeah. Kevin was racing this whole race, especially after the first pit stop. Guess who's out front again?
Well, I catered to the bottom, and everybody else seemed to be up towards the middle or the top. Of course, that's killing my tires.
17 laps to go. Got to run what you brung now.
Trust me, I was keeping an eye on the intervals.
No, where you at?
Well, with this many laps left and these tires, I didn't want to tear them up too much. I wanted to have a little bit left, but
Yeah, that was my concern as well. I was like, we're getting down to a couple handfuls of laps, and everybody else behind me, they're saving their stuff.
yeah, some of these guys do a great job with tires. I know Brody in that first run, he did very well managing his tires, and
You know what? And he's amazing at it. He's always amazing at it. But I think what helped us here is he had a little bit of damage from that accident.
I don't know if there was a
Stephen
perfectly clean truck besides perhaps you and Aaron at this point, and Scott.
Yeah, at this point right here, I haven't had any problems as far as damage goes. I haven't hit anything. Stephen Pritchard's back in the pits.
Yeah, I think he got the worst end of the last incident.
I can see you.
Yep, had me scared. Aaron's up there. Aaron was one lap down. Well, at this point, he's ahead of me, so he would actually been on the lead lap.
Yeah.
But
I can see you here.
I let Aaron get around me. I'm like, maybe my truck's damaged. Maybe it'd be better to draft with him. But I think we were about equal.
We got 12 to go. And all of a sudden, victory might happen here. I just might be able to make it.
Well, you brought us down pretty good.
Got the Mr. Softy truck, the ice cream truck behind you.
I didn't realize how far ahead the three of us were.
We got around Aaron here.
Yeah, at this point I was interval driving.
10 to go.
And here comes Robert up to Aaron. Robert and Kevin.
Yeah, once they caught up to Aaron, all of a sudden Aaron started getting up. I mean, he started speeding up. He became part of my rearview mirror again.
Yeah, it's unfortunate he wasn't on the lead lap with us.
Right?
He did well all night. I think I heard him say he run out of fuel also.
Oh.
Yeah, you can trust this game when it tells you about fuel. I come out of turn 2, it said it had 1 to go, but I wanted to get to lap 47. When I come out of turn 2 the next time, it started burping.
It didn't work.
Didn't work for me. Yeah, see, you got your rear window full of Aaron now.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Let him go. 6 to go. I did not want to wreck this truck while I'm sitting in second place. I was like, we're not racing. Maybe you can pull me to the front.
I tried to use him for the same thing when he and I got together. It's like, just pull me away a little bit more.
That's right. Because I got Kevin coming up behind him. Somewhere. Oh, that's Robert Goddard. I'm sorry. Yeah, Robert Goddard. He's back there.
Robert and Kevin, they came up pretty quick.
Yep. Five laps to go. Why is it focused on me?
Here's where Aaron caught up with me. Like I said, it's a shame he was a lap down because he was running well at the end of the race.
Very racy. At this point, he just got his lap back, didn't he?
Yep, he is now on the tail end of the lead lap.
Yeah. 3 to go.
And I wasn't going to press him to get back around at this point either. I was just, like I said, interval driving at this point.
Robert's catching me.
Yeah, he caught you pretty quick. Two to go.
It's a challenge
hold
for
it?
second place. Challenge on second place right there.
All right, he's caught you. Now what can he do with you?
Let's see.
Oh.
2 to go. 2 to go. Going on the inside. Gonna have to race me for it.
That's right, at this point. No reason
White
to lay
flag.
down.
White flag.
You still held him that lap.
What the? Oh!
Oh, man.
Oh. That just ruined his race right there.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, he was running so well.
Hey, as fast as he was running, if the race had been a few more laps, I mean, he could have got around me.
He was flying, for sure.
Yeah, he had a great run going.
What a great race, Steven. First, he scored a big $10 in the prize pool. I put that in your credit, by the way. If you want it, you just let me know how you want it paid out.
All right, just keep it. Hold on to it.
Right now it's in the credit.
Yeah, I was excited over that one. I was still a little down that I'd caused that lap 66 incident. And apologize to everybody that was involved in that. I would have rather run everybody to the end, and because there were some good drivers that were involved in that. but it was fun. I enjoyed it. I think everybody probably led a lap on that
Yeah,
at some point.
tell you,
I think.
it was fun having you out there. That's for sure.
Well, I enjoyed being out there with y'all.
The
Definitely enjoyable group. We appreciate y'all.
there go the iconic donuts for the victory. Boom, boom, boom. Look at that
Well,
guy. Look at that guy.
Not very good at them. I was trying to spell my name, but
Steven,
there you go.
Steven would take a lot of work. Oh
Yep,
my!
me and my buddy Aaron, he had to take a shot at me. Yeah, he gave me a good little bump under caution. I said, check out the back end, tell me how it's going. And all of a sudden, he just rammed right into it. You got a dent right in the middle of it.
He took half your nose off. I was like, holy mackerel! There is a race going on there. But yeah, that was a fun race. Like I said, I appreciate everybody who comes out and does this. You always take a chance whenever you're coming out and racing these races, because one of the things that we want to make sure is that we have just as many friends when we leave the track as we did when we came in to the track. Okay, and so I think we accomplished that on most of the outings that we have here. And one of those reasons is because of you, Stephen. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me once again. I know, like I've said before, and I can't stress it enough, you got a lot of good people out there. Fun to race with.
Well, what we'll do is we will wrap up this this broadcast, episode 3. Thanks a lot for everybody showing up. Thank you, Stephen, for showing up. It's a little bear over there on that chair. As soon as we can get Wild Thing back, we'll be able to fill that chair up again, and we'll be able to hear his commentary. Of course, if there's any other of the racers out there that want to be a part of the broadcast, I encourage it. Come out, and you don't even have to be on camera. Don't worry about that. You don't have to be on camera. We can have you show up just like Steven did tonight and be able to broadcast in audio only. Okay? Well, thanks again, everybody, for being here. You're the reason why we do this, and we'll do it again next week. We're going to try to make the broadcast happen around 6 o'clock p.m. on Friday nights. And of course, you can always go back if you missed the live broadcast. You can always go back and view it anytime you want to on the YouTube channel, Action Racing Series. If you want to be a part of the action, go to iRacing, and you have iRacing. Go to iRacing. Go into the leagues part of iRacing and apply at Action Racing Series. Search for Action Racing Series. Apply there. Also, Steven, tell them about Rubbins Racing.
Anybody's interested, on Tuesday night, we start at about 7:30 with practice. Run about a half-hour practice. Races usually last about an hour. End at 9 or shortly thereafter. But happy to have you. Our league is, we call it the ROL, but it's Rubbins Racing Online League. You can find us at Rubbins Racing on Discord, and all the instructions are there.
There's some awesome people. Thank you again, Steven, for showing up and doing the last-minute coho job. And everybody else, thanks again for watching.
Thank you. See you next week. I was about to say, I'm sure they'd rather have Wild Bill back in the seat.
Yeah, Wild Thing Bob Williams. Yep. All right. And maybe one day we'll get Steven on the camera as well. You know, maybe he'll be in that seat right over there, or in the TV screen. Where is it? I can't. Right up there, the TV screen behind us. We can do it that way too. All right, guys. We'll talk to you next week. I'll quit talking. See ya.
when we were young, when we were high on those imaginary wings. Yeah. So tell